And welcome everyone to Circle Debate Podcast Top 5 Picks of the Week. We're back in actual Top 5. This is the host of DB's One Ivan C. Here, of course, with my brother, one of the fellow horsemen. He is the Barry Windham. Nah, I don't want to call him Barry Windham. He's actually
I'm wearing a blue hat. So
there you go. Blue hat. He could be the Barry Windham, or he could be the Tully Blanchard of the Four Horsemen, that's for sure. And that's, of course, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Natural himself, the natural, Mr. MGC Switchblade Matt Callis Steamboat, ladies and gentlemen.
we're going to lay the SmackDown on everybody tonight.
And that is right, because today's top 5 picks of the week, since, remind you, ladies and gentlemen, August 26th, 1999 was the first televised air for WWF SmackDown.
I haven't guess who the color commentator was for that.
Let the people know.
Jim Cornette.
That is right. Jim Cornette, ladies and gentlemen.
It was Jim Cornette and I think Michael Cole.
Michael Cole and Jim Cornette. That is right.
Such an interesting combo.
I know, right? That was an interesting combo. I actually enjoyed it. It wasn't bad. Cornette was not a bad commentator. He was fantastic. I enjoyed his commentating, But yes, we're here to go ahead and celebrate 22 years of SmackDown. So that's what we're doing, dedicating this today on top 5 best SmackDown moments, ladies and gentlemen. Best SmackDown moments. So and it's a tough one because we're going back from 1999 till what it is maybe currently presently. Not really, because Matt and I would hardly watch anything was present. No offense to all of you guys who watch SmackDown to this day. I mean, yes, I know, Devin, you're watching because the Tribal Chief is obviously the number 1 on SmackDown right now. I know. We think Matt and I got the point. We acknowledge that, okay? So it's all right. It is okay. But yes.
I'll watch him in Fast and Furious.
It was a Hobbs and Shaw. That's where you saw
Hobbs
him, right?
and Shaw, yeah. I'll watch him in Hobbs and Shaw.
That's right. That's right. So yes, we are here to do the top 5 best SmackDown moments. So it's so much historic on SmackDown that it was the number 1 show more than Raw. And we, Matt and I, we can definitely agree on that because Raw was shitty at the time. I mean, it was the best, 99, 2000, but then later on throughout the year, SmackDown started progressing better. Heyman being the creative writer, making upcoming stars, and pushing a lot of mid-card level guys to becoming main eventers. So this is the pinnacle. SmackDown is the pinnacle of where history is made from a lot of talent that we know now today from the past to now. So let's do our rock, paper, scissors, only you and I. So let's go ahead and do the rock, paper, scissors. Here we go.
We're going 1-on-1 with the great one.
That's right. Ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
I got you.
We got you.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Here we go.
Wow. I didn't think I'd win it that quick.
Okay.
So you know what? I'll have you go first.
All right. Thank you. There we go. Let's do it. We got to save, of course, the natural himself, Mr. MGC, on Callis for that. So let's save him. So let me go here. Number 5 of a SmackDown moments that I enjoyed, that I kind of remembered. Like, oh my God, I remember this. Like, the beautiful thing about technology. But hey, we can go back and look at it, not Peacock. Illegal searches. Number 5. Believe it or not, this is when Vince McMahon won the WWF title. When he beat Triple H, when Stone Cold, Stone Cold came in, interfered, stunned Triple H, caused Triple H to lose the belt, and that was September 16th, 1999. That was when McMahon won for the first time, won a WWF title. Like you see Pat Patterson, Briscoe, they're all coming and celebrating. Linda too. Like we all thought that Vince would get his ass whooped, and it's a wrap. It was a done deal. And this is when that was that era when barely the McMahon Helmsley was about to be born almost at that time. So it was getting to that. This is when Triple H married Stephanie, and put her to sleep and then married her. I guess at that time.
Have you seen the? There's a meme going around. It's like, it's like it's Test and Stephanie McMahon wedding, and then Triple H. It's like my fall plans, and then Triple H is the Delta variant.
Hey, you gotta post that on the Circle Big Facebook. If you're not following us, follow us on that too as well.
Follow it, please.
Follow it, please. That is right. So that's my number 5. I was just shocked. Like, Vince, winning the WWE title? What the fuck? What's up with that? Did not expect that. But I enjoyed it. Number 4. Oh, man. Get to the chopper. Of course, Arnold. Yeah. Beating up Triple H. Another one. It is November. Yeah, it's November 11th, 1999. The governor of California. This is when he was promoting the End of Days movie. Which was all right. It wasn't all that.
It wasn't his term as God. It wasn't after school programs in Sacramento. After programs in Sacramento, no child left behind. We live in for those of you outside of California, this is kind of like we grew up with him as governor. So it's just like he feels more like my governor than an action star or bodybuilder. Right. Make sure your children are getting A's and B's on the test.
Oh my God. Well, yes, Arnold, man. I think that was the day was promoted in the days when he backhand slapped Triple H. I remember that. So it was great. I loved it. It was having a beer with Stone Cold. He's all happy, like, yeah. Like, it was just really excited. I remember that. Oh my God. You can just look at his face, like his reaction is so hilarious. But I enjoyed it though because I was a big Arnold fan, Terminator and everything else. At the end of days, I was looking forward to seeing that movie, when I was like a little, teenager. But all right, it was not bad. It was all right. Number three, I'll go with Stone Cold beat up the whole DX and blows up the DX Express. And this was in April of 2002 it was. And that was when, remember he set traps for everybody, for Road Dogg. He set the bear trap for him. I think X-Pac was look up and bam, like he just, the whole ceiling fell on him. Billy Gunn got trapped in, I think in what was it, like a rope, like a moose, like I don't know what the hell it's called, but like a big hook trap. And then Triple H was last, I think with the way he kind of waited. And then that was when they kind of blew up when Austin went outside and then threw those little thing, the metal bar to the DX Express bus. And yeah, I enjoyed it. That was a great whole night of misery for DX. That was during the McMahon and Helmsley era as well. So I did definitely enjoy that one. Number 2. Oh, of course, I gotta say this. Yeah, another one here. I love this one. This is December 13, 2001. Price check on Jackass. That's right. Booker T and Stone Cold at the fucking grocery market. I enjoyed.
I didn't know that was SmackDown.
Yeah, it was SmackDown. I enjoyed that one. Oh my God! And when he, hey Book, got milk? And oh my God! It just everything.
Do they end up in the church in that same segment? Or
yeah, he was first. Remember, it was a church first, and then he ended up going to the market after that. The supermarket.
Booker T's like, send the tape to me, my child. I'm like, I was like, Father, I'm about to commit a lot of sins.
I enjoyed it. That was awesome. I enjoyed that one. I really, that was like the greatest feud for me and for Austin Booker T. And I think if I'm corrected, I think that's what kind of put over Booker T. And in WWE though, not in the WCW. He was already over, but in WWE, I think this one helped him a lot with the feud with Austin. That put him over. More with The Rock, to be honest. I felt that one wasn't really the best for him. I think the Austin one was the better one for him that put him over and got the popularity that he got from all of us at the time being WWE fans. We're still fans, but not like that anymore. And my number one, yes, I cried because I was really happy because he's a descendant, of course. And that is Viva la Raza! Eddie Guerrero celebrating his WWE Championship victory, and what year was in February 19th, 2004, when he defeated Brock Lesnar at No Way Out. The following week, he came back, started celebrating. I enjoyed it. I just loved it. You could see like the passion, the tear, almost like the tear. I cried, I'm gonna lie. And I was happy for Eddie Guerrero winning the WWE title, and I was like, yes, finally we got a Latino descendant that won it. It's been a long time, since the Morales days, Pedro Morales. So I was really, really happy that he won that title, and he certainly deserved it. That was a great celebration for him. Really, really enjoyed it. I got 3 honorable mentions here. First honorable mention, this is when Brock Lesnar destroyed Hulk Hogan on a SmackDown. That was August 8th. Actually, was it August 8th? Yes, it was. Yes. August 8th, 2002. That when he fought Hogan, I think he bear hugged him, choked him out, started bleeding, put all the blood on him, and I destroyed Hulkamania. Like that was like the ending of Hogan there. And the crowd was quiet. If you go back and YouTube that, the crowd was fucking quiet. Shit, their hero was just dismantled, and that was like the end already of Hogan leaving WWE, because that was when he started doing Mr. America. After that, with Vince, and then that was a wrap, done deal. But I enjoyed that segment, that match itself. That's my first honorable mention. My second honorable mention is, of course, this is gonna be funny. This is gonna be the one is gonna be Stephanie McMahon winning the women's title, 2000, for the first time. She beat Jacqueline. That was her first time winning the WWF women's title. I'm telling you, that McMahon era, as much as I hated it when I was a teenager, but if I go back and look at it now, I enjoyed it. It was like, that was a great fucking heel faction there that had us like, hell yeah, this was a great.
You could build baby faces around it.
Exactly. There you go. Exactly. And I enjoyed it. That was that era was great for them. And Stephanie, winning, like, DX got involved somehow. Jacqueline tripped. She hit herself. She was dazed. And then Stephanie just crawled and counted 1, 2, 3. And that was it. Like, oh my God, I want a belt. So I was really happy, like, oh shit. I was a shock at first, when I was a teenager. I was like, what the fuck is this? She won a belt. But I enjoyed it. She was all cocky and shit with the belt. Yes, I won the belt. Now I'm the women's champion. And like, please, woman, please. And of course, my last honorable mention is when, yes, announced his in-ring return. And that was in 2018, March of 2018. Daniel Bryan said, I am no longer retired and I am back. And he was back for WrestleMania 34. And I was like, I went Ned Flanders. That's me. I went Ned Flanders on that shit because I was happy. I cried. I'm like, yes, man.
A lot of people say Daniel Bryan is the millennials wrestler.
Yes.
Yes. When you get one word over, it's like Stone Cold's got what, Jericho has it, and Daniel Bryan has yes.
Yes.
I want to be the wrestler. If I was the wrestler, I want to get the as my everybody's like the opponent. Oh my God, he said it.
Oh my God, oh my God, the crowd goes crazy. Oh hell yeah, that would be awesome. Why not? Copyrighted by Circle Made already, so can't steal it. Can't do it.
I'll give it to whatever wrestler we manage. We'll give him. He'll get the over or that.
All right, that too, right? Yeah, you're right.
The and that. And then his tag team partner will have this and R.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! All right. So now the floor is yours, Mr. Switchblade.
All right. So I'm gonna kind of go back and forth between serious and like comedy and whatnot. So I think my number 5, I believe this was on SmackDown. Hulk Hogan showing up in the red and yellow again.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're right.
You know,
I was after 18, right? Yeah, that was like a week after Mania 18. You're right. Yes.
and I got to leave a lot of context for people out there. When I was watching this, I was like between 11, 12, 13, around that age. And I'm still new to classic rock and heavy metal. So that was actually one of the first times I heard Voodoo Child, other than the Toyota truck commercial. I heard Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix, and I downloaded it, and I was like, this is the most insane guitar stuff I've heard. And the fact that Hulk Hogan was using that as his entrance theme, I was like, wow. So that was both a moment for my music development and like my love of wrestling.
That's right.
So number 4, TLC. I think this was either the 3rd or 4th TLC. Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, the Hardy Brothers, Dudley Boys, and Edge and Christian. TLC on SmackDown.
Oh yeah, no, that was 4. Yeah, that was 4. TLC 4.
4 different tag teams too, not 3. Edge and Christian, Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys, Benoit, Jericho.
That was an awesome match. I forgot all about that. You're right.
It's insane. You could fit. It just goes to show you could have TLC with 4 tag teams and make it really good.
Oh yeah.
I think the storyline is that Jericho and Benoit were a babyface tag team, and they were being punished by throwing them to the wolves of the TLC match, but they came out on top.
Yeah, it was 3. My bad. Yeah, 3. It was in May 24th, 2001.
And I gotta say, that's why I'm not gonna stop saying this. Everybody keep listening. Let's make a petition for it. Briscoe Brothers, the War Kings, FTR, and the Young Bucks, TLC. At the Indianapolis 500, capacity 200,000 people.
Hell yeah.
That's my dream TLC match right there. And
each
team is different enough from one another to make it really fun and interesting.
Definitely. I agree with that.
All right. So the next was I on 3 or
number 3 coming up.
All right. All right. So we got the Hardy Boys and Billy Kidman versus Chuck and Billy and Rico Constantino, or we just knew him as Rico, the stylist. And it was a 3-on-3 match. And I think at some point at the end of the match, they take their boxing trunks, and Chuck and Billy are running away in like G-strings or whatever. And the Hardy Boys, I think, put them on. Like they put on their trunks and they start like acting like Chuck and Billy. And then I think Billy Kidman puts on Rico's glasses and like posing like Rico. Like, look, I'm posing like Rico, even though I'm not wearing their trunks. I'm like,
I have to look for that. I have to look for that match.
So ridiculous. Right. So I think my number 2. I'll put The Rock versus Kurt Angle versus The Undertaker. I believe that was. I'm pretty sure that was a SmackDown match, the triple threat.
Not a pay-per-view, but I think it was a triple threat. I think there was. Let me find out. Let me double check that. It sounded like it was a pay-per-view, but
if I'm wrong, then I'm gonna do Undertaker versus The Rock for the hardcore title, because that's my alternate pick. And if I'm wrong,
it looks like this was on Vengeance, but let me see if it was on SmackDown. Vengeance 2002. But let me see if it was on SmackDown, though. I think there was a triple threat match, so I think you're onto something, though.
I think The Rock versus The Undertaker for the hardcore title. It's just like that short period of time where The Rock was the hardcore champion, and it was just so different. Like The Rock would use like trash can lids and chairs, and it's like, yeah, I'll beat your ass. I'm the hardcore champion. The Rock says, I'm the hardcore champion.
Yeah, that was Vengeance. So The Rock and Taker on SmackDown, huh? Was it for the hardcore title?
I think so. The Undertaker for the hardcore title.
Interesting.
If not that, Big Show versus Undertaker for the hardcore title. It It was one of those.
Yeah.
There was a whole thing with Big Show, Undertaker, and The Rock, and it was after. This was like after the Kiss My Ass Club. This was because
Oh.
Undertaker turned heel around this time period. So Undertaker was heel. Both Big Show and The Rock were baby faces. So this is around that time period.
Okay.
Well, anyhow, my number one. If you guys are ready. Oh my! I gotta act this one out. This is during the Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio feud, and Kurt Angle was saying this to Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, you look like a little boy, and I love playing with little boys. Kurt Angle's like, oh shit, what did I just say in front of everybody?
Yes, no. He did. Oh my God, I forgot all about that.
And then Kurt Angle switches to, like I said, Rey Mysterio, you look like a little boy, and I'm gonna manhandle you. No, wait, I didn't mean that either. And then Kurt Angle's like, Rey Mysterio, you're a little boy, and you're in a man's world, and I'm gonna manhandle you. No, I didn't. I'm gonna get on top of you, Rey Mysterio, and no, I'm gonna kick your butt. That
was September 12th, 2002. Yes, I remember that.
I watched that on repeat so many times.
Oh my God, fucking Kurt Angle, dude.
Kurt Angle missed his calling in comedy movies. He would have been so great if they put him in like one of the American Pie movies, or I want to see him in comedies. Like, imagine Jackie Chan and Kurt Angle in American Pie. Just like that would have been, or Kurt Angle and Jackie Chan in Euro Trip, or think of just like any scary movie, any comedy series. It would have just been so perfect in.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would have been perfect for Kurt Angle. You know what's funny is that he got away with that shit. Like, wow, like, FCC did not give a shit at that time, 2002.
Ivan, you know what I'll say? Kurt Angle, he may be retired from wrestling, but he doesn't have to be retired from acting. You could sit in your chair and tell jokes all day. You could act like a goof and sit down in a chair. You don't have to do suplexes and flex your muscles. Let's put Kurt Angle in one of the American Pie sequels or something. Put him in a, I'll watch a crappy Meet the Spartans movie just for Kurt Angle. I'll watch any crappy B movie comedy just if Kurt Angle's in it, because his timing, he's probably better. He's probably a better comedy writer than some of the guys out there now. He's good with the jokes. So that completes my top 5. I don't have any honorable mentions just because of Kurt Angle. So that's just too good.
We could mention one that we could say that it was like an honor, like for both. I would say SmackDown, September 11th, 2001.
Vince McMahon's speech.
United We Stand, and then of course, what's her name? The ring announcer,
Lillian Garcia.
Lillian Garcia doing the Star Spangled. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. We could say that one. Yeah.
And then there was a segment for every single wrestler, kind of did their own, thing. Yeah. I remember Lance Storm's segment in particular, because Lance Storm's like, I'm not an American, but I sympathize with you guys and all that. Yeah. Lance Storm had a lot of good things to say. That was a good one too.
Yeah, that was definitely a good one for him. And then I could say, I could say that one, and then you can say the first one, first SmackDown, of course. I mean, yeah, it was great. I mean, the main event was Triple H, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, guest referee, Shawn Michaels super kicking The Rock, causing The Rock the title. That was when we saw Michaels becoming the heel and joining with Triple H again. So yeah, I mean, we could say the first one was not bad at all.
I think the what do you think of the first draft episode of SmackDown?
Oh, you're right.
After the draft, what would you think post draft when they did the brand split?
I think I liked it. Vince did a great job, and it was Vince and Ric Flair. I think that was like the best ones.
Reverend Devon.
Reverend Devon.
Oh, testify!
Oh, testify. That's right.
Let me haunt you, player. And now you got a match with the Undertaker.
Oh my God, Teddy Long, of course. Who doesn't love
I wish
those
I could
times?
have him show up and just threaten people that way. I'm just like, I heard you talking shit about Matt. Now you got a match one-on-one with the Undertaker. Let me haunt you, player.
Oh my God. And then
Testify.
testify. You're gonna go one-on-one with the Undertaker. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, you know, one of the matches I did enjoy, Edge, Eddie Guerrero, September 26, 2002. I think that's the one that Edge was put over because of Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, Edge was a babyface at the time, right?
Yes. I don't know. I forgot if it was for the United States title, for the European title, or for the Intercontinental. One of
And
those.
his title was still. I mean, his entrance theme was still "Never Gonna Stop Now."
Yeah, Rob Zombie. Yeah.
Ivan, do you know this about that song? That that whole song is a reference to Clockwork Orange.
Yes.
Yeah, and he even has like the music video is just like the movie Clockwork Orange. And I didn't know until I watched Clockwork Orange and I heard like, oh yeah, the Durango 95. I love that. It's like Durango 95.
Durango number 95.
I didn't know that was a car
Yeah.
until I saw the movie and I'm like, wait a minute. And then I looked up the music video. I'm like, oh shit. This whole time. I mean, Ed should have came to the ring in a Durango 95. That would have been so perfect.
Oh my God.
It looks like a car out of the Jetsons for our audio listeners. It's like, it's got like a dome around it. You know, it looks like the Homer Mobile almost. From the Simpsons. Because it's got like a dome that you could see through. My God, it's such a freaky Jetsons looking car. It looks cool though. And it would have been cool for Edge to show up in that.
Oh, definitely. There's so many great moments on SmackDown. Like even like before everything shifted. You know which one I did like also the Billy and Chuck when they were gonna get married on SmackDown. Now when Eric Bischoff was the pastor, remember? And he did not look like Bischoff at all. I was like, what the fuck? That was Bischoff? I did not know.
That inspired me. I wanted to do that at my own wedding. Like, you may kiss the bride.
Hey, shit! Hey, why not? That'll be some epic shit.
I daydream about doing that to so many things. Well, you know who else has a crush on you? For audio listeners, I'm like pulling my face off. Like Eric Bischoff told stories about like, yeah, I was acting like such a creep backstage, and everyone had no idea it was me.
I know, right?
That's another person who I wanted to see in more movies. We should have gotten more Eric Bischoff involved.
Yeah, you know, yeah, we even get Bischoff on Ready to Rumble.
Yeah, he was supposed to originally. I like him. He would have been way better villain than that Sinclair dude.
Yeah, he would have been way better, but I don't think he want to be a part of it. I think that's what it was. Bro. I'm gonna ask you one day, Bischoff. I'm gonna have you on the show and ask you. I'm curious now.
Eric Bischoff on American Pie. I'm your new dad, Jason. I'm your new dad. I'm back.
And better than ever. Oh my God, you can hear the song playing in the background.
It's always, I'm Eric Bischoff. And that's, you know. It's like him and DDP almost have a similar gimmick. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
A good thing. That's right. Oh my God, I remember that gimmick. And what about the Lesnar Big Show Superplex happened on SmackDown? The ring.
Oh yeah.
First time it ever happened. I forgot. That's
another thing you forgot about. What's disappointing, Ivan, is that they actually copied it. Like why'd they have to copy it? That was ridiculous. When I found out, when I wasn't watching wrestling at the time, I was like, wait, they're doing this again? Like, it was better when it was like a surprise, but like you can't duplicate it.
No, you can't. And I think that era too was who did it? I think it was they did it was Mark Henry and Big Show. They did it with Braun Strowman and Big Show, and then I don't know.
Twice? Jesus.
Yeah, they did it twice. They repeated it two different times. I'm like, okay. Oh my God.
Okay, I mean, do you think? Okay, did you watch tonight's? Should we spoil it? Did you
No,
watch?
we shouldn't spoil it.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
save it. Let's save it.
Okay.
Let's save it.
I'll save that for off the air.
Okay. Well, yeah.
But everybody watch All Out. So
Yes. But yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our top 5 here. So let's go to the wheel of picks to see what's going to be the next top 5. Because
my God,
oh by God, I want to know what's going on.
my God, what are we gonna get?
What are we gonna get? So let's share the screen here and see what we're gonna get.
Top 5 most embarrassing moments in wrestling history.
We could do that.
That could be something we could add.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! Pretty cool.
Ring of Honor matches.
Ooh, this is gonna be so good. And remember, let me to both Chris and Mike, Ring of Honor Noah crossovers are definitely more than allowed.
They're allowed.
There's a lot of Noah Ring of Honor crossover matches.
And
New Japan.
New Japan. Let's do one more to see what we got to the next following one too. Might as well get it done with.
Yeah.
Best baby face turn.
Face turns.
Oh.
That's always a really good one. That's like, that gives the audience hope. You know, I like it when it's like a run-in. Sometimes like the way it's done, it's a run-in. Wow, you're running in to help that guy? Wow.
I know, right? Oh, I cannot wait. Oh man, we have 2 total top 5s to take care of. We got to do top 5 Ring of Honor matches.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5 best babyface turns. Like, wow, okay. All right. This is going to be interesting. And so, I mean, when babyface turns, what? Should we do when babyface turns heel or when they turn babyface?
With turn babyface. We already did heel turns.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Best babyface turns. Then we can say, okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. I cannot wait. Definitely. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you very much for tuning in here on our top 5 picks of the week. And stay tuned. We'll be doing these top 5s. We're looking forward to hear your thoughts. And comment below as well your best moments of SmackDown history, man. I mean, there's 22 years of, you know, it was good shit. But for now, it's like, acknowledge me. Yes, Devin, I know you're going to kill me. I'm kidding, bro. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. But yes, it's of course, the decade of the tribal chief. Of course, we already know that. The decade of Roman. Of course, I'll give it to you too, Nick. I'll give it to you that. But there, comment right below. We want to hear your top 5 best SmackDown moments as well. We would like, if you're missing some that we forgot to mention, that you feel like this one was a real top one, let us know. We would like to hear your feedback. Definitely would like to hear your feedback. So yes, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in here. Enjoy the rest of your day today or night. For all of our audio platform listeners out there that are listening to us all around the world, we appreciate you for watching and for listening. Don't forget to subscribe at the end of this video. Subscribe, because if not, this man right here will have to give you 69 reasons of why he's going to tell you why you have to subscribe, because he will tell you the 69 reasons why. Exactly. He's gonna butter you. He's gonna sauce you up with a tall can up here right there. And of course, I gotta let, of course, the Switchblade close it out here. Tell everybody what the hell do we do here on Circle Today.
We don't make podcasts. We make toothpaste paper rolls and pastries and blah, 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 blah. My Durango, number 95. Check me on the all-tech boots and on the lounge and devil. That's a horse show. Okay, there you go.
Never gonna stop.
Move back and watch it go, yeah. No.
And there you
We're
have
never gonna stop now.